What up? Hello, everybody. What's up, Barbie? Hi, guys. Hey, Beach Flower. How's everybody doing? Well, I hope. Ooh, has this week not felt like a fucking roller coaster? What up, Harmony in Life? Welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. Are y'all ready to get cards pulled? What up, Mrs. JPO, Lunaris, Summer Cats? Oh my god! Ah! Summer, I am so happy to see you, and I'm happy to hear that you're doing well. Girl, you're a warrior. Straight up. Ugh. Anyways, hi guys. It's been a minute. It feels like forever, honestly. Ooh, that last stream was a lot. Yeah, I bet, babes. I bet. That last stream that I did was a lot. And then just life in general has been a lot. So I'm back. What's up? So for those of you who may have missed the last members only, sorry. Well, let me just get into this whole spiel. Hello, hi, my name is Jessie. I am a psychic medium, a tarot reader, a sacred gift development coach, business owner, professional witch, bad bitch, and I am here to read some cards for you. Check in with you lovely, beautiful souls, you witchy bitchies, and see how y'all are doing. Oh my god, got the hubs making dinner. What's for dinner? I had pot pie and mashed potatoes. That shit's filling. So here's how it goes. Every one of you guys that are members are going to get a reading tonight if you want to. So no need to bum rush, jump in line, or anything like that. Literally just whoever I feel called to, let me know what you'd like your reading to be about, and we can get things started. By the way, I came out with a new product that I'm so fucking excited about. It's my baby. So what it's called is Random Retro Readings, and what it is they're letters. They're channeled messages. So if you've ever wanted to get a reading and you've never known what to ask, or eggs and avocado toast, that sounds amazing. Or maybe even you wanted to gift somebody a reading, this is the best way to go about it. So what it is this beautiful black envelope with gold, the wax melt stamps. It's so beautiful. Channeled messages, all from me and source, obviously. But yeah, it's really cool. I'm probably not doing the best job of explaining it. I wish I had the actual item in front of me to show you. It's on my website if you're interested in looking into it. Here, I can show you the pictures. But if you would like to go up first, let me know what you'd like your reading to be about, and we can get things started. Let's multitask. Ooh, okay. So here's what they look like. Black envelope and the gold. And that's the front. You can zoom in a little closer on that. And anyways, yeah. So what they are is just random channeled messages. So a general reading energy that I connect to. And then I pull cards on the energy, connect to it, channel a message, and then put it in an envelope and trust the universe to get it to who it's supposed to get to. So if that's something that you're interested in getting for yourself or for a loved one, there are awesome stocking stuffers. Anyways, you can check that out on my website, which is also linked in the description. Thank you guys. Sounds so elegant. Ooh, elegant. Wow. I love that. Thank you guys. You don't know what to ask. It's all good, dude. You can kind of okay, let me explain the way that I work. So I connect to your energy and all the energies around you, living it or otherwise, meaning that I get a lot of information. That causes me to have to be very direct with you. So it's like tough love tarot. But with that being said, if you don't know what to ask, but you would like clarity or you're feeling kind of lost and you just want a general reading, you could literally just say general reading and we will see what shows up. The way that I like to go about general readings is putting a magnifying glass on whatever it is in your life you're not paying attention to that you need to. So that's how I would go about doing a general reading if that's something that you are interested in. Bruh. I've been doing the most all day. I just need to ground into my own energy and get this going. I hope y'all are doing well, though. Also, y'all, I have kind of come to the conclusion, I don't think, until, what's her face is home, I don't think I'm going to cover anything in regards to that person because it's just yuck. Connecting to that energy is not the vibe, you know what I mean? Okay, Summer Cats. I would love to know more about who was with me during my surgery. I felt really protected and loved. Oh my God. Okay, I would love to look into that. Ooh. Well, right off the bat, what I heard was motherly energy. It feels... Hold up. Let me sit with it for a little bit. Can we kind of get a vibe on who was with her? Well, what they're showing me is like a grandpa kind of energy. It's like what they're connecting it to is like my papa, which was somebody who I didn't really get to know a lot in life, but it was like a really loving masculine energy. So to me, it's kind of giving that. Does that make sense for you at all, Summer? Yeah, truly, truly. It's like, it just felt like an older couple, but more so the masculine energy coming through. Emotional support, Muffin. Hi, babes. There were a lot of people with you, to be honest. There were a lot of energies around you. Your grandfather was awesome. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that he was definitely with you, for sure. It feels like there were a lot of people with you, but his energy was the most prominent. I felt like he wanted to make himself known in a very loving way. Like he has a very powerful, strong energy, but it's not intimidating. It's not like heavy. It's just such a healthy masculine energy that feels so loving that like it's easy to pick up on. So yeah, it just feels like you had a lot of people around you, specifically him. Like that's the main thing coming through. And they were just sending you so much love and support. And it feels like they were really proud of you, to be honest. Like everything that I'm feeling and connecting to, courage, beauty, happiness, inspiration, is just like, they're excited for you to be able to finally live your life. It felt like they were all rallying around you. Yes. That explains why they were showing me my papa. Because he's, like Russian and, you know, that neck of the woods. So it speaks to that energy as well. But yeah, dude, like he was very much there with you. And he still is. They're all with you currently, to be honest. They're all with you, like right now, sending you a lot of love and support and really like telling you to rest. A lot of it, rest, take care of yourself. We're proud of you. You're doing everything necessary. So it's just a lot of support from them. What's the guidance you want to give her? Ooh, listen, we are all one, each an inseparable part of the unseen infinite energies that surround, sustain, and empower us and all there is. They're saying we're with you. We're connected to you. They're with you, bro. Totally. Yeah, you don't, I'm like, honestly, your husband is taking care of you. The energies, like, your ancestors, your loved ones are all surrounding you and protecting you. You are like cradled right now in the divine's arms. So take your nap knowing that, you know, get your rest knowing that all is taken care of here on earth and otherwise. Rest. I want to know about travel, timely or delays, whatever you feel, reasons for travel guidance. Okay. What does Barbie need to know about her travel? I hope that was helpful, Summer. I appreciate you guys for trusting me to hold this space for you. All right, what's the delays around? Thank you. I feel so grateful for the experience. I felt amazingly protected, right? Right? And I think, okay, hold up. Summer, what's coming through right now is like, ooh, what I keep hearing is proof. And I don't know if you're somebody who keeps needing proof of things or is hard for you to like believe without the seeing, or you used to be that way. But what they're saying is like proof that we are here, proof that you're not doing it on your own. Like, do you finally see it? You can finally like take a step back. Is this not proof enough? Like, you felt us, you know us, you see us. They're like known to you. So yeah, I just felt like I had to share that. Okay. I appreciate you, Summer. Thank you for allowing me to hold that space for you, my love. Now, Barbie. Want to know about travel. Okay, so delays around travel. What is it she needs to know around that? Honestly, what I'm feeling is it's like you're anticipating there's going to be, like you're anticipating it to be worse off than it actually is. Like I feel that energy more in your head than like connected to actual tangible events. Yeah, empowerment. This is something like you need to, this is an energy around you needing to like balance the scales and empower yourself to recognize that sometimes you think worst case scenario before you give yourself the opportunity to think best case or even what looks better, you know? It's like, no, what's the worst that can happen and how's that going to play out and da-da-da-da. Like that's an easier direction for your thoughts to go rather than you just saying, I'm really excited about this and I want to go do these things and I'm looking forward to experiencing da-da-da-da-da. It's like, let's prep for all the worst case scenarios and then just be pleasantly surprised if nothing happens, you know? Aww, that's so sweet, Summer. That's beautiful. I need some Z's. Yeah, they want you to have fun on this travel. You love vintage scarves. That's so beautiful. Okay. Yeah, dude. this is an opportunity for you to actually have fun. Whatever this travel is, it's an opportunity for you to have fun, Barbie. And so they're like, dude, go have fun. Like, you're keeping yourself from the travel because you're manifesting it. Is that making sense for you, Barbie? What's the advice here? The Traveler, are you fucking for real? Let travel, education, and communication systems take you and your ideas to the world, and or use the same to bring the world to you. They're like, go, travel, experience. And honestly, worst case scenario, it takes a little longer. And also something about like allowing yourself to read books and watch movies in regards to this travel, to allow yourself to like get into the energy of the experience. And I think that's honestly where the work is going to be most for you, is allowing yourself to get into a place of like, yo, I want to allow myself to feel excited about this travel experience. You're so welcome, Summer. Like, bitch, if what's her face can go to, I'm trying to be as vague as possible. You guys know what I'm talking about. But if she can do that thing, girl, you're going to be fine, Barbie. And where the work comes for you is like, okay, why is it that I feel like it's not safe to get excited about something good? That's where you start doing that internal work, you know? So, yeah. Okay. Happy to help, Barbie. We get you. I know you know. I know you know. But like I said briefly, I'm not going to be touching that content with a 10-foot pole until there's actually something to talk about. Because right now, it just feels gross. And the analogy I told you guys before about a dog with a bone, but it's not actually a bone, it's an explosive, I still stick to that analogy, and so I'm gonna away from it, you know? Exactly, Barbie, exactly. And so now it's the energetic work that you're needing. This is water, by the way, just so you guys don't think that I'm like shit-faced on here reading for you guys. But yeah, it's really unpacking that place of like, okay, yeah, I've experienced all of these disappointments, but now this is my chance to allow myself to experience something other than that. And also allowing yourself to recognize, what I'm hearing is, if you're traveling with other people, don't even engage in their drama or their bullshit. This is your trip. This is your experience. Their shit is their shit. It's not for you to unpack or hold space for. Okay? We're doing things different this time. Okay. Who's up next? If you would like a reading, let me know what you'd like it to be about. If you're not sure what to ask, you can just say general, and we'll see what shows up for you. Every one of my members is getting a reading, so if you got one, you got one. If you didn't, you'll get one. You're so welcome, Barbie. I always feel weird, like I want to play music or something, but I know I can't. I'll wait until you feel something about me. I'm new at this. Oh, girl. I feel instantly. You did? Okay. So we're going to go to Mrs. JPO because she asked up there. Okay, I see it. And then I'll get to you guys. But like I said, everybody's getting a reading, so no worries. I have lost so many loved ones, including my mom. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. In the past few years, I can't seem to recover. Oh. Am I suffering so long for some other reason than grief? Are they all at peace? They are most definitely all are at peace. So What I've experienced as a medium and what I have learned from other mediums is that when you pass, your soul experiences like this in between where you are essentially, it's like Harry Potter. You know how they're like watching a movie in like that well, like they can watch things in the well. That's essentially what they're doing. When you die, you watch your life through other people's eyes. So for example, if you had a loved one that was toxic, they would have to watch their lives through your eyes and how they affected you or how they affected others in their lives. And so when you connect to their energy on the other side, it is lesson learned. I saw it. I see it. I am so sorry. Like, it's a lot of healing, loving, remorseful, like all of that. So at peace, most definitely, because they have a very purposeful point in their transition where they see the light, for lack of a better phrase. You know what I mean? So anyways, let's look specifically into your question. Am I suffering so long for some reason other than grief? Well, the first thing that's coming through is it feels like there's this part of you that was always taking care of others. I don't know if that was like meeting their physical needs or their emotional needs, mental needs, whatever, but it was like always prioritizing their care and always like making sure that they're good. And now that that's not part of your day to day, you're kind of feeling empty because there was nothing to fill that void. Like you didn't allow yourself to connect with yourself afterwards. It's kind of that moment where you're like, well, I didn't realize that I focused so much of my existence on prioritizing my connections with others or just the other person in general. So now that they're gone, I don't have that connection to myself to fall back on. Now you're like being invited to develop that connection to self. And I think that that's what's causing the depth of this grief, you know, the longevity of this grief. Is that making sense for you? Oh, yes, I feel like I'm on a raft all alone in the middle of the ocean, babes. They're trying to give you peace and closure. Like what they're explaining to you here, we have fertility, prosperity, and life purpose. They're trying to tell you that like as deep as this wound feels, as hard as this pain is, like how you're experiencing it, they're like, this is what's leading you into your life purpose. You finding your prosperity, you being like fertile with new life experiences, new connection to self, so that you can have that closure to finally come home to yourself. You know, they're really just trying to say like, they're not gone from you as much as you feel. The only thing that is gone is their physical bodies. And I know that that's one of the hardest things to make peace with. But they're very much at peace and very much with you. Like, to me, connecting to their energy, it feels like what I'm hearing is telegram. Like they're with you. I don't feel them present with me. And I can usually do that when I'm connecting to past loved ones. I can feel them with me, but no, they're like sending me a telegram because babes, they're with you. What I'm hearing is because they know you need them. Yeah, man. It's like this death card is for them, obviously, because literal and ouch, but also this is about rebirth. This is you being reborn. It's fertility, rebirth, all of this. It's about you rising from the ashes. Wow. You know? Damn. Yeah. There's someone in particular, and I don't know if it's your mother, but someone in particular that it feels like they want to like tell you to have your childhood back. They're like, it's essentially, it's like it's safe for you to have your childhood back, to be more playful and exploratory. It feels apologetic for making you, what I'm hearing is clean up so much or be responsible. This feels like mother energy, and it might not be your mother, but it feels like feminine energy. But it's like this energy of telling you, like, you can have your childhood back. You can be playful. You can experience these things that you weren't able to before, either because you were taking care of them or because they were projecting their concerns onto you. I get this feeling that somebody didn't want you to be, like, they didn't want you to be picked on. They didn't want you to feel like the outcast. They didn't want you to feel all of these things. And so they were almost too rigid with you, or would unconsciously project their insecurities onto you. But like, it feels very apologetic, and they're trying to tell you that like this is your opportunity in life to finally explore those parts of yourself without judgment. Let me know how that's resonating for you, because that felt very clear, but I just want to make sure. So it's the dreamer. They're going to come to you in your dreams if they haven't already. Look to your day and night dreams for guidance. Keep dreaming, keep envisioning, and give back by helping others realize their dreams. But more so, I feel this to be like a lot of the time passed on loved ones will contact us in our dreams. One, because we're a lot more accessible, because when we're conscious, we start to question what we're connecting to. You're so welcome, Mrs. JPO. And also, it doesn't freak us out as much in our dreams as it would if they showed up when we're like awake. So pay attention to your dreams. They're more than likely going to come and visit you or send you some message or whatever, but ultimately they're very much with you and trying to give you so much love and support in just allowing yourself to explore who you are. Lisa Bear, welcome, babes. Welcome. What up, Weechy Beach? Okay. So I hope that was helpful. Okay, let's see what else we got. So let's scroll back just so I don't miss anybody. Lunaris, I'd love a general reading. Okay, sounds good. Let's go to Lunaris. Thank you guys for welcoming Lisa. Okay. Let's go, Lunaris. Where are you at? Okay. Whew. What's going on for Lunaris? Ooh, it's almost like you feel nervous. I don't know if you're nervous just to like receive a reading or if it's like nervous in general, because I feel like, do you have anxiety or do you deal with anxiety, Lunaris? Because as soon as I connected to your energy, it felt like kind of tight and shaky. Ooh. I'm pulling a bunch of cards. I don't want to elaborate until you respond to that first bit. You do have a lot of anxiety? Okay. So we're going to take a moment to breathe. Me and Lunaris, we're going to breathe. Anybody else that feels called to take a moment for themselves, you are welcome to join. All right, we're going to shake out. Okay. Feet on the ground or laying down wherever you're at. Close your eyes. Breathe in and out. One more time. In and out. Okay. Are we good? I'm good. So I pulled some oracle for you already, my love. And what came out for you is travel and good luck. So to me, I feel like your energy feels very like what they keep showing me is anime. And I don't know if you actually like anime, but it feels like you are meant to be like, what I'm hearing is like quirky and travel. Oh, I'm glad. You're welcome. And to try new things. But I think that you have allowed yourself to get really scared of traveling, of trying new things, of like letting, the dorky flag fly and just be all encompassing you. And what they're saying is like, dude, no, this is where your secret sauce is, when you finally allow yourself to explore that part of yourself and literally explore. Does that make sense to you, Lunaris? Let me know. Yeah, the world in reverse. It's almost like you're existing in Groundhog's Day right now. It's a little bit too rigid and too much of a routine. It feels like, oh my God, in the chariot, travel. Yeah, like it feels like you're too much in a routine and you need expansion and all of that, but you have been so opposite that for so long that it feels intimidating. I also feel like there's this part of you that feels like there's a lack in like the support or friendships around you, Let me know. It does. Yeah, okay. It's like, yeah, this is where your win comes. This is where your abundance comes. So if you kind of been pondering on like cutting off certain friend groups and allowing yourself to travel, do that. Because to me, it feels like you are allowing yourself, like you're wasting too much of your energy trying to convince yourself to stay put for a group of people that you don't even really vibe with anymore. The hopeful and the seeker. So the meaning of life is to seek ways to give your life meaning, doing so with gratitude, patience, and compassion for both others and yourself. The power of prayer and meditation can wake you up, renew your faith, help you attune to your needs, and align with your deepest truths. So it just feels like, boobies, sorry. It just feels like a lot of issues with my family. I'm kind of the bad one in their eyes, babes. That means that you have it together. Most of the time, wow. I just looked at the timer and it was 33 minutes and 33 seconds when I said that. Like a lot of the time when you are the black sheep, you're the Bruno of the family. We don't talk about Bruno, no. Meanwhile, Bruno was the one trying to fix everything. Bruno was the one that saw everything for what it was. They just didn't like it. So you're the bad one. So this is about allowing yourself to see your truth, to no longer fight with yourself, to no longer tell yourself that like, I can't do this because A, B, and C. Nah, fuck that. We gonna do it. We gonna travel. It is what it is. These people are your family of origin. They're not your soul tribe. They're not your family. And I speak from experience in that, by the way. It's a hard lesson to learn, but when you finally allow yourself to receive that and like trust that in making space for those people, that people will show up, your people will show up. It happens. You just need to make the space. And apparently travel, for you in particular, travel. A lot of emphasis on that. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Harmony in life. Do you want to be next, babes? Are we doing a general for you too? We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno, but it's my wedding day. We were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Y'all, is this chat lagging like hardcore or some shit? Okay, there we go. It's really lonely right now. Baby, that's okay. You're making space. You're making room. Sure. Okay, cool. Hey, Tiffany, welcome. Welcome, my love. Welcome, you Weechy Beach. Okay, let's see. Harmony in life. Ooh. What they're playing in my head is Britney Spears' Protected. I feel like you've had to do that a lot of your life, is protect yourself. Protected. How am I supposed to know what's right? I'll find it out, don't worry. Like everything was a threat growing up. Like even what I'm hearing is like even compliments you didn't really know how to receive. Because you're like, is there something underhanded there? Like it just feels like you have a hard time really allowing yourself to receive or like let down your guard. Does that make sense, Harmony? How my life has been so overprotected. They said lighten your load, baby. Lighten your load, Harmony. Okay, Lisa, I hear you. Yeah. Or like have some compassion for yourself too, because it feels like you are really like, are you an earth sign? Because it feels very rigid. It feels like very Capricorn energy, like you have a Capricorn moon or something, where it's almost like you expect yourself to be able to shut off emotions. When it's like, no, baby, like the emotions show up so they can communicate to you and tell you something's up. So you can't just like shut them down, because then you find yourself right back where you started. And also, it feels like you have the capacity to be very compassionate for others and to understand where others are coming from. But when it's you, it's like you expect yourself to be over it and problem solved in the same hour. And it's like, no, baby, that's not how things work. Lighten your load. Cry more is what I'm hearing too. Yeah. So when it comes to crying, I know a lot of us have resistance around this, and I feel you to kind of have resistance to it, Harmony. So when it comes to crying, think of nature. Think of the sky. If the sky held in its storms, what do you think would happen? Look at California. We're in droughts all the time. You know what I mean? So when the storm does come, yeah, it's messy for however long the storm is, but then afterwards, there's clarity, there's nourishment, there's clear skies. And it feels like you're robbing yourself of that because you're keeping the drought and wondering why everything's so complicated. It's like, yeah, because everything is being maxed out trying to keep the storm under wraps. Yeah, dude, are you serious? Look at this. This is all carrying burdens. They're really saying lighten your load. You're keeping yourself in this cycle. Out of balance too. You're like not allowing yourself. And I think that there's this part that is also coming up around either a recent ending of a relationship or it still has like recent heaviness to you. So it might have been a breakup from a year ago, but it still feels very heavy for you now, kind of thing. But it's like you're still holding on to the pieces of that too. Good night, Summer. Get some sleep, babes. Sweet dreams. All right, let's get you some guidance. And my life has been so protected. Hopeful. The power of prayer and meditation can wake you up, renew your faith, help you attune your needs, and align with your deepest truths. It just feels like you need to let yourself cry without attaching any type of, like, shut your brain off for a minute, or at least like tell it to shut up. Even if it has something to say, don't really allow yourself to stew in it. Just like let the thoughts pass. It just feels like you need to allow yourself to finally just give yourself permission to fucking cry, because shit's been difficult. And when you allow yourself to just tune into the frequency of honesty and just say, I fucking hate how I've been feeling. Oh my God. Thanks, emotional support Muffin. I appreciate you, babe. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. I was about to wiggle arms. I'm not doing that shit. Woo. But when you finally allow yourself to just be in the frequency of truth, that's when the burden gets like lifted. When you actually lighten your load. When you just say, bitch, like I'm a whole ass human that's been going through the most and I don't fucking like how this feels and I'm going to let myself cry. And I'm not going to attach any type of like, you shouldn't be blah, blah, blah. Nah, fuck that. You're not going to punish yourself for having emotions. Energy in motion. Let it be in motion. All right, Harmony. I hope that was helpful, my love. Thank you for trusting me to hold that space for you, my dude. Okay. My life has been so overprotected. Let me just scroll up so I can make sure that I don't. Okay, so it's Lisa Bear, and then after that is going to be Tiffany. And then I think after that, yeah, it's an emotional support Muffin. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's go, Lisa Bear. Oh, thanks, dude. Have a good night, Mrs. JPO. You're so welcome. Okay, so Lisa Bear, you wanted a general reading. Just let me know you're still in the chat and we will get into it for you. Bro, I'm on like the last little sips of both of my waters and I'm sad about it. Oh, well, there's more in this than I thought. Never mind. Okay. Lisa Bear, let's see what we got. You know what? It's like I'm connected to an energy of just like floating around. Like they're showing me this. Like, so it's like you don't really have a clear path on what you're doing or where you're going, but it feels like unbothered. It's like I should be maybe bothered or concerned, but I'm just seeing where life takes me. Do you feel like that resonates with you? Is like you kind of don't allow yourself to get too stressed about. It's like you used to stress about everything and it would make you sick, and now you're in this place of like, yeah, moving on from that. So forgiveness and grieving. Ooh. Ooh, forgiveness and grieving. There's some sticky energy around that one. Let me know how what I was saying resonates with you first before I continue on. It's like, to me, like I said, the big thing that's coming through is this emoji. Just, Okay, that makes sense. It feels like you're in therapy right now. Girl. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, because what's communicating to me is like you get so tongue-tied and so overwhelmed and so stressed and so just like taken over by it that your only real way to, or your only other way to be, is to just check out. Be like, it feels very black and white, instead of finding the center and finding your center, finding your own energy. The forgiveness is about you, forgiving yourself, because it feels like there's so many experiences that you've had that you're just like, oh God, I wish I could redo this, and I wish I could redo this, and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like learning how to forgive yourself, because it's recognizing that you can't go back. You can't redo it. So all you really can do is learn how to forgive yourself. And I want to bring your attention more to your present moment and learning how to be with yourself presently before you try and I'm treading lightly here because you have a therapist and I don't know what your therapist has told you. But to me, it feels like what would be really beneficial for you is when you find your thoughts or your energy going so far in the future or so far in the back or in the past that you breathe. Connect to your physical body. Bring your attention to your physical body. How does it feel to breathe in? How does it feel to breathe out? What areas of my physical body are being activated? What areas of my physical body feel tension or maybe feels difficulty taking this breath? You know, coming back to that moment, coming back to your physical body, and checking in with your physical body. And what I'm feeling too is right now, if you're not journaling, you need to start journaling. I'm talking like just words on a piece of paper, word vomit. It doesn't have to be a journal prompt. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. Yeah. So drop them, you know? It's that little check-in with yourself to be like, okay, where am I? One thing, a download that I had the other day, and it was funny because I put it in a voice memo and the voice memo caught me cursing. But it said, fuck, I forgot this is the only reality that I can affect and I've done all I can. And this is me speaking more to like my physical ability. Like my physical body cannot affect future. My physical body cannot affect past. My physical body is here in the now, and I've done all that I can. And giving yourself that reminder to kind of check in and be like, okay, I've done all that I can. And if I feel like I haven't, then let's check in with my physical body, because I tend to put that shit on the back burner. So it's like you're showing up for your emotional body when you go to therapy, and you're showing up for your emotional body and your spiritual body when you're in this space. So just breathing and giving that moment for your physical body, regardless of if you do any other physical activity, walking, yoga, whatever. It is more so about you tuning in with you. So breathe in, connect to your physical body. Journal, just word vomit on a piece of paper, and maintain that connection and that transparency with your therapist. A lot of that. Yeah. And here's also what I'm feeling too. When you allow yourself to get vulnerable in therapy or just in conversation with the people that you trust, what I'm hearing is try not to backpedal, meaning this is how it made me feel, but also I don't know. No, try and sit with the energy of what you said, because that's your truth and you are safe to have that truth. You're so welcome, Lisa. Truly, like, you don't need to defend any of your feelings or the actions or whatever, like, because you know that every action that you took, every word that you said was in alignment with like, you were just trying to do your best in that moment. You didn't act out of malice. You didn't act out of any type of negativity. So going back to that place and being like, you fucked up, how could you? No, because you weren't doing anything from a place that deserved that reaction. And when you communicate that, when you're transparent with those who are your support, you are safe to explore what it feels like to just speak your truth and let it resonate, and not have to like follow up with a but A, B, and C. Okay. Advice. Oh, the lovers. With love, all things are possible, for love replaces your confusion or your confusing doubts and weakens fears with faith in yourself and others. This is about giving love to yourself, which you are currently doing. You are currently allowing yourself to receive your own love for maybe the first time ever. You know? And being able to receive love and support from others as well. So this is new territory for you, babes. Be patient with yourself, but also know that you're receiving divine medicine. So that's exciting. Yeah. Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. Okay. I gotta pick up the speed, babies. So if you are wanting a reading, oh, baby, remember this. Every time you say try, think of Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try. You are learning how to love yourself. You are learning how to receive your love, how to love yourself. You are doing that. You're not trying, you're doing it. Or you're not. But you are. Okay. So, after Lisa was, I believe it was Tiffany. Yes. So Tiffany, and then after that is emotional support Muffin. And if anybody else wants to get a reading, please put whatever it is you're wanting to get read on in the comments now so that I can like scroll back and reference that, because I have to have a hard stop at 7:30 my time. So that's just about 40 minutes from now, because I got to go put my baby to sleep, you know? I got to go be a mommy. Okay, so Tiffany. Okay. Okay, Tiffany, you wanted a general reading, correct? Just let me know you're still here and we'll get into it. Forgiveness is more than saying sorry. My cheeks are getting red. It's getting warm. Okay. Yay. Okay, Tiffany. Let's see where it is you need to focus your energy. I feel like you're another one that needs to work on being hopeful and allowing yourself to feel safe in, what I'm hearing is getting your hopes up. I think, excuse me. Good luck. Yeah, it's almost like you have this fear around receiving good things. Yeah, you're healing that wound. Okay, Beach Flower, I see you, babes. Thank you. Dude, honestly, it's like you want good things to happen. Ooh, it's manifesting, isn't it? Like you manifest, but there's this part of you that doubts it. Or doubts that the good things are happening to you. Or when the good things happen, there's like this part of you that's like, fluke. Definitely healing, yeah. It's like the good stuff is triggering you. What's this good stuff? What is this good stuff that is so scary? Trying to clear the blocks. So you are working around manifestation and alchemizing energy, huh? Well, as a fellow witch, I find that exciting. Yeah, you're a creator, my love. You're healing that divine feminine. Ooh, divine feminine for sure. Hi, Cali Cats. What's up, my love? Bro. Yeah, trust this path that you're on. All of the things that you're feeling called to do, all of the workings that you're feeling called, all of the practices, all of the everything. It feels like you're being called to so many different energetic avenues of healing that it's almost like you're overwhelming yourself with it. And like what I'm saying is you're right to have connected to all of these different avenues because your soul is meant to work in that realm. It feels very at home in those things, but trying to do them all at once to start off with, it feels like, yes, another witchy friend. It feels like you're overwhelming yourself and you're just getting started. So it's kind of like making you feel like a failure. But it's what they're trying to do is say like fine tune what it is that you're working on right now. And what I'm hearing is it's about the divine feminine and what collectively we've been called to work on. For those of us who are healing the divine feminine, it feels like the specifics of the divine feminine that we're called to work on right now is the energy of receiving. So for example, it could be like, I want to manifest money. I want to manifest all of my abundance and I want to have all of these things. But then when the money shows up, I spend it. So what is that? What is that saying? That I don't fully believe that I'm worthy of receiving and having that money. So it's like, then you're doing the manifestation with the thought process of like doubt, so they're like, fine tune what it is that you're working on. It feels overwhelming because it's so new. I'm trying to listen to as much as possible to intuition and spirit guides, etc. I get that. It's like you finally turned on the radio or you realized that the radio was on and now you're like, wait, hold up. What is it that I'm connecting to? By the way, this is what I help people with. I'm a sacred gift development coach. So if you're interested in looking into that, then I recommend booking a consultation so we can kind of do a discovery call to get more specific on all of this. But essentially, when you're in this period of recognizing that you are connecting to so many different energies and you don't really know what to follow and everything is calling to you, the go-to answer is going to be connect to your own energy. You are the source. You are the light. You are the connection to the answer. So when you're feeling overwhelmed with all of these things, as soon as you start to recognize, oh God, I'm overwhelming myself, breathe, ground into your own energy. What feels right? Do that. Brain, shut off. What feels right? I'm doing that. And there's your answer. Like, the thing is, especially with spirituality becoming so popular these days, it gets really easy to be oversaturated with information. And so it's even more important for us to take a step back and be like, nope, everything shut off. What is the first thing that feels right? Do that. That's the answer every time. So they're just saying, hey, let it show up for you. The refreshing joy, exhilaration, and skills learned from creative play and laughter are their own reward and can help you solve problems. Yep, they just want you to have fun. Do the next thing that feels right. So the consultations are free. They are in regards to seeing if we would be a good fit for my 6-month container, developing your sacred gifts. So what it is I work with natural healers. Those of you who feel called as a healer, you know, always holding space for others. The modality in which your sacred gift shows up, like, is specific to you, whether that is cooking or photography or nursing or art, music, whatever technology, whatever speaks to you. If you have this soul level passion and clarity and connection to that, that is your sacred gift. And aligning you with the truth of it and clearing out the muck and having you connect to your truth, your soul's purpose, your guides, your spiritual abilities to help you just really show up full capacity in that modality in which you choose to share your gift. That is what I develop. And if that speaks to you, then please check out Lighthouse Landing Mentorship Program, linked in the description of this video. It's a 6-month container where we do all of that. But you can find out more on my website, book a consultation, all that good stuff. Okay, I hope that was helpful, Tiffany. Okay, now I'm going to scroll up just so I can make sure I'm in order. Now, let's get to it. Emotional support muffin, my love. I finally got Costco muffins. They're currently in my kitchen. We got poppy seed and chocolate. Okay. All right. So, emotional support muffin, general reading. You're welcome. Okay. What's going on? Emotional support muffin. Aww. I always feel like nurturing energy from you, emotional support muffin, but then again, I don't know, your name kind of brings that to attention. I don't want to know too much about your personal life because I know I get a vibe that you are very purposeful in keeping yourself anonymous. So I'm going to respect that with my line of questioning, just so you know. But I will say this, you have a very natural way of healing those around you simply by just existing around them. It feels maternal because you've protected your energy. Like, I think that you keep your social group small, or you keep, yeah, right. You keep your, what I'm hearing is like enemies at a distance. Like, you are very, like, people might think that they're friends with you, but ultimately, like, it just feels like you protect your energy with love, you know? And because of that, like, your energy feels really safe to be around. And so I wouldn't be surprised if people are just naturally, like, you're the person that people come up to in line and just start telling their life story too. Let me know how that's resonating for you, okay? It feels like in the past you overextended yourself emotionally. Like you would let certain people kind of walk all over you. But I feel like with just time, you've allowed yourself to get to a place of really having clarity around that, really having more discernment around who is worthy of your engagement, essentially. If you haven't yet like fully come to peace and like allowed that to resonate with you in an energy of just like, this is my fucking superpower. I know who the fuck I am. Like, I'm solid in who I am and who the company that I keep. If you haven't gotten to that place yet, I really encourage you to do that, because it feels like getting to that place in life where you genuinely don't give a fuck what anybody has to say or what they have to project onto you. Like, you are so unbothered, it makes you giggle. And like, if you haven't yet gotten to that place, recognize that you are, and let yourself explore that, giggle, have fun, have a good old time. We're releasing that heaviness and finding your abundance, honestly. Wow, truly. Wow, look at you. Life purpose, closure, and manifestation. The other thing is, if you've been playing humble when it comes to like asking from the universe or dreaming big, they're like, no. Like, what I'm hearing is shoot for the stars. They're like, do the thing. I'm a big giggler. Okay, good. Good. I definitely got that vibe of just like, that's cute. You know? Yeah. Ooh, that's funny. So the fortune teller, that's me. It says, being open to possibilities and trusting your intuition to interpret the answers from the Wild Oracle Goddess deck can help you to help others. So yes, laughter is the best. So essentially what they're saying is like, when you trust your intuition and you allow yourself to be that creative, like delusional, shoot for the stars, whatever, like that is where you flourish. And allowing yourself to trust that, because it's like you cut all the baggage, you cut all of the weight off of the balloons, and now you can really soar, you can really take off. And so they're telling you, go do that, go do that. What is it you want to do? You've created the energetic space in your life. You know that you're deserving of these good things because you're a good person. That's why these people are like attracted to you, to like seek guidance, help, support, clarity, community, whatever. Acknowledge what you do not know, and learn with the beginner's mind so you can become accepted as an authority one day. The initiate. So to me, this just feels like learning how to expand your understanding of your consciousness and your ability to manifest. So my advice to you, emotional support muffin, is to look into manifestation. Perfect timing, because the new moon is right around the corner. And new moons are all about working with manifestation energy. So I encourage you to look into that and implement whatever practice feels right for you. There are different methods of manifestation, but ultimately it's just calling it into existence and trusting that it's yours already, because time is not linear. All of time is happening right now. So when you speak to whatever it is that you want, you speak to it as it exists right now. I am so grateful for my 5-bedroom, 2-bath house and my kick-ass fucking backyard and my flourishing business, whatever. I'm speaking for myself on that one. But like, what I'm saying is to speak it into existence, recognizing it to be right now. Does that make sense? Anyways, I trust that to make sense for you. All of that to say, babes, you are deserving of whatever it is that you want, and you have created the space in your life to receive it. So now it's just about calling it in. Okay, now let's scroll back and see, where are we? Okay, Beach Flower. Just need a general reading, please. I have too many questions. All right, Beach Flower, are you still here, babes? Let me know. Aw, you're so welcome. Let me know if you're still here and we'll get into it for yous. Oh my god, so many cracks. Like my elbow, my back, my neck, my back. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Okay. So I'm not seeing anything from Beach Flower. I'm going to give you a little bit longer, Beach Flower. If not, then we are going to move on to Need Some Z's. And then after that... Oh, no. Okay, cool. There you are. Okay, there you are. Okay. So Beach Flower and then Need Some Z's. Okay. Oh, and Cali Cats. There you are. All right, Beach Flower. Let's get into it. And honestly, that's probably going to be it. We'll wrap it up after Cali Cats. Okay. If I did not get to you, I apologize. I'll get you on the next one. But I got to go be a mom after I get through with these readings. Okay. So, Beach Flower. What's going on for Beach Flower? Okay, so what they're showing me is it's like you have a lot going on, but it's like all of those are distractions. You know what you want. You know what you want to do. You know what you want to say. You know what you want to go after. To me, like, it feels like college. Like, it feels like you have all of these options, all of these places that you could go to, all of these things that, oh, well, I could stay in my hometown and work, or I can go and do this, or I can go and do that. But you're like, nope, I know I want to go to like New York. I know I want to go da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? So it feels like you have a lot going on, but all of those things are distractions. And if you were to be really real with yourself, you would know exactly, like, you would just say, nope, I want to do this. And maybe if you're being really real with yourself, you'd be like, none of this shit really speaks to me. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to fix that person's problem. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person's version of success. It just feels like you know what you want to do, and it involves you like dropping everything and just going for what it is that you want. But you're like hesitant because of all the other people it may or may not affect. Angel numbers everywhere. Yeah, they've been loud lately. The universe has been screaming in our faces lately. Usually when I see a lot of different angel numbers, I kind of just take it as the universe being like, yep, we're still here. It's like little breadcrumbs or nudges from the universe being like, we are with you. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. And if I feel called to like look up what one of those numbers I see means, then I'll do that. But when you're seeing a lot of different angel numbers, I just take that as like a big message that the universe is like, we're with you, keep going. Is that making sense for you, by the way, Beach Flower? Let me know. Okay, can we get specific around this? Yeah, trying to figure it out, yeah. Whoa! You're welcome, Lisa. Yeah. That's literally it. The Two of Pentacles into the King of Pentacles. It's literally like you've been trying to balance, but it's like small potatoes. If you would just let yourself step into what you want to do, you would be able to affect so much more. Yeah. And have clarity on so much more too. So like, let me ask you this. What is it that you want to do? And if the answer is nothing, then the answer is nothing. But what do you want to do right now in this moment? Okay, cool. I honestly feel like it's more leaning towards you wanting to finally allow yourself to take a break. To me, it feels like there's so many things pulling at you and so many expectations in front of you, and you just want to take a nap. And to me, it feels like this nap is well deserved. To me, it feels like you have been in survival mode and in go, go, go and problem solving mode for so fucking long that this nap is overdue. This rest is overdue. I think you just like need to allow yourself to come to peace with the fact that you don't want to keep running yourself into the ground because you're scared of how people may receive that. Always thought I'd want to be a nurse. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And that's honestly what it feels like, is just like, it feels like you feel like you're letting down a lot of people or the expectations that they had set for you, or maybe that you set for yourself. But right now you just need rest. And that's honest and well deserved. I happened to find you off of a Twitter account showing your video, and I looked, boo, what Twitter account showing my video? Because I don't have Twitter. Oh, the world works in mysterious ways, you know. No worries, no worries. So what came out for you was the Balancer, which this is pretty much the Balancer. Soar beyond all limiting concepts and embrace your spiritual self in the place beyond female and male, where we all truly are one energy. An app sounds great. Exactly. So this is honestly what needs to happen in order for there to be balance in your life. It's, again, you've been in so much of a go, 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 go that it's like you're running your batteries on fumes. You need to stop and either change the batteries or recharge them, whatever feels appropriate for you, and just be in your own fucking vibe for a minute. Walk around in your fucking sweatpants for a week. Whatever it is that you need to do to recharge and learn how to sit in your own energy without spiraling in your own head, to learn how to truly relax, not just physically, but mentally and all of the things. Give yourself that opportunity so that you can have clarity to go after whatever it is that you feel connected to moving forward. You don't have to keep allowing yourself to be overwhelmed by all of these things that honestly they're not applicable anymore. You're a Libra too? Yeah, no wonder this is all about balance. They're like, you've been doing this for far too fucking long. It's time for you to just sit so that we can finally have balance. It's been this, and they're like, stop moving. Stop moving. They're like, we don't want you to do anything right now except rest and give back to yourself. Dang, look at all these Libras. Hidden truths? Oh. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're not the only one. It's okay. All right. Now, let's see who's up next. Need some Z's. Are you still here, my love? Okay. If you are, it says, I love to know about my parents because I worry about them a lot and feel like I should live closer to them. Okay. All right. And then after Need Some Z's is Cali Cats. And then we're wrapping it up. Oh my God, they were. Ah! Oh, thank you, Callie. I appreciate you. Thank you. They were talking about my reading on the bald one. Bro, the bald one's gross. Oh, thanks, Beach Flower. Thank you, Callie. Okay. Yay. Okay, so you're still here. Let's go. And you said parents. So what is the energy around Need Some Z's parents? Okay. I'm gonna pull some cards before I start like really unpacking it. No, I need to talk about it to start unpacking it. So strength and empowerment. I get the vibe like this is giving, and I don't mean this to come off negatively. I just don't know what other word to use, but like geriatric kind of thing where it's like they're getting older and they would really love to believe that they are capable of taking care of all of these things and that they are still able to maintain all of these elements, you know what I mean? Hello, fellow Pisces. But I don't know that they truly are capable of that. And so essentially, like, I can see where your concern is coming in. So what's the energy around her dad? Is that making sense to you? Need some Z's? Yeah, I just feel like dad feels out of sorts is what I'm feeling. And for mom, what's coming through for mom? I'm also like debating on what exactly is like I'm keeping in mind the fact that we're on live here and I don't want to like get in everybody's business or like share everybody's business here. But when it comes to your mom, it feels like she's the one trying to take care of the situation. Yes, I think so. More so for future, but I never know. Yeah, I feel like your dad is a little bit out of sorts and your mom is trying to like run things and still keep things in order. I don't necessarily like I don't feel any impending like, oh my God, yeah, get to them immediately. I'm not feeling anything like that. But I do feel them kind of emotional support, I feel, is what's necessary here. Because it feels like both of them are trying to really remain strong and keep things together. but like to me it just feels like they don't know how to communicate their emotions, and so they aren't even really conscious of the fact that they are pushing down how they truly feel. So when your dad's feeling out of sorts, he doesn't know what to do with that, and your mom just goes into fixer mode but doesn't really know how to do the emotional labor. Okay, yeah. Then that makes a lot of sense as to why dad was showing up as out of sorts and mom is showing up as like the caretaker. Yeah. You know, I think that all of you guys would do well to be around one another right now. Simply just because like energetically it feels like, yeah, exactly. Emotional support is more so what's really being called um to focus on here. I think that all three of you need some healing by being around one another. So what's the guidance here? I don't know that I would necessarily, like the vibe that I'm getting is like visit for Christmas rather than move home. Yeah, notorious for not communicating feelings. And I think the other thing that I'm getting here is you don't really need to say anything. Like, I don't want you going in there and being like, Mom, I know it's been a lot. You can tell me anything and everything. Because I feel like they would react in a walls up, no, I'm good. Like, I don't need it. You don't need to be worried. Like, that would be the immediate reaction. So it's more so going in just to visit, to spend some time, you just simply being there with an energy of love and support and just like safe space, you providing that energy around them is going to be enough, is going to be healing enough for all of you. And it's kind of one of those things you don't need, like words aren't necessary until you feel them to truly be. All that's really necessary here is for you guys to just be around one another. The hopeful. The power of prayer. This one's been a big one for all of you guys. The power of prayer and meditation can wake you up, renew your faith, help you attune to your needs, and align with your deepest truths. So it's really just about, prayer and meditation is a very personal experience. So again, it's about you not needing to like outwardly communicate or problem solve for any of them. It's simply just you healing for your own self and providing that healing energy around your loved ones. So again, like I said, it doesn't feel like a necessity to full on move there. But like visit for the holidays would be perfect if you're capable of doing that. I'm so happy to hear that. Excuse me. Okay, and last but certainly not least, Miss Cali Cats. I believe you said a general reading for you, but let me just scroll back to double check on that. Yes, general. Okay. Okay, let's see what's up. You're so welcome. Appreciate you, dude. Okay. Cali Cats. What do we got for you, my love? What's coming through? You know what's funny is I'm literally looking at your picture, but what I'm hearing is emotional support muffin. So it's like you would do well with an emotional support muffin, with having that healing energy in your life as well. I think that you are that healing energy for so many others. And it's like you don't feel like there's anybody really around you that provides that same energy. You're just like, man, I wish that I could, naked and laughing, thank you for subscribing. It's like you wish that you had a you in your life. It reminds me of when when I used to do hair, And I was like, man, I wish I could just like take my hair off, put it in front of me, and then do it and then put it back on. You know what I mean? It's like you wish that you had somebody like yourself in front of you that could really hold space and listen to you and care for you the way that you do for others. Yeah, compassion. It's like, wow, like, when's my turn? When am I going to receive the compassion? Ooh, no, please don't tell me another one fell. Yep. Trust. Wow, geez, a lot came out for you. Wow. Wow. So let me know how that's already resonating with you or not. Let me know. You got compassion, trust, justice, financial health, and transformation. You're creating a lot of... Here's the thing. I feel like you're doing a really beautiful job and showing up for yourself in the best way that you can. But at a certain point, there's still that part of you that's just like, man, can someone listen to me the way that I listen to others? Can someone like give me advice the way that I've given advice to others? Can somebody show up the way that I've shown up for others? It's like you're doing that for yourself, but there's still that part of you that's just like, come the fuck on though. Where's the other people? Is that making sense for you? Let me know. It's like you're finding them. What it feels like is like you're finding support, but it's not physically around you. Or there might just be like one person, but for the most part it's... Yeah. Yes, I don't have no one close to me. Yep, that's what it feels like. It's just like, what the fuck? Where are these people? Thank you for subscribing, Herxie. Okay, so let's see. Do you have a lot of crazy dreams too? Or do you have, like, do you remember your dreams? Because what I am connecting to is it feels like you have a perspective that some people don't. It also feels like you have spiritual gifts that allow you to connect to different perspectives. I think, let's see what the advice is. Because all that I'm feeling right now... Oh, okay, that's... All right, there it is. Honor your rage. Honor your rage. Allow yourself to scream into the pillow. Yeah, I was going to say, you like being alone. Because I was like, it doesn't feel like you really need to do anything, like get out and find community. It just feels like you need to deal with the energy that you're feeling around those things. So when you're feeling frustrated, because to me, it's like you want structure. You want to be able to feel just like solid in your moves and solid to the people or the connections that you have and stuff like that. Like you want to feel solid in it. And so when frustration happens around these things, it's like scream into the pillow, let the rage out, honor that shit. Because what I'm hearing is like, you're powerful. You're powerful. And I don't know what you're being called to do with that power just yet. Ooh, maybe you can do what I do. Yeah. I think, do you feel called to tarot at all? Wow, what the fuck? Look at this. Dreams and Dreamer. Bro, you get messages. You get messages for sure. So the Initiate and the Fortune Teller. Dude, Cali Cats, do you feel like you can do what I do? I'm sorry. If it sounded condescending, that was totally not my intention. I'm simply just saying everything that's showing up in front of me tells me that you have the capacity to to do what I do, but you just don't do it. I don't know necessarily about mediumship part of it, but I do feel like you have the perspective and the discernment, and if you just allowed yourself to trust yourself and give yourself compassion and to just trust in holding space for others, that you'd be able to get, like, your advice is probably spot the fuck on. Like, you've probably told people, hey, I think this is going to happen, and then it happens. So what I'm saying is, like, lean into that. Keep a dream journal, because that part, it just feels like you need to allow yourself to explore these abilities that you have and stop trying to attach logic to it and simply just get curious. Yeah, like, there's no need to defend it or try and look at the longevity of it. You're simply just being called to get creative and get curious. Let's see. You do, but you don't know. Yeah. Big thing. Curious is going to be a good thing for you. Just allow yourself to get curious about, like, if you feel connected to tarot, take yourself to a metaphysical shop, whatever tarot deck or oracle deck speaks to you. Grab it. If you have one already, cool. Start just casually shuffling and allow yourself to explore. Like, for example, one good thing you can do that I used to do when I was just starting out, one of the decks that I have, I love that. That's cool. Yeah. So one of the things that I used to do is I would watch other tarot readers' live streams, and I just casually shuffle cards in my hand. And then when something would come out, the end of a tough cycle approaches. And then when something would come out, I would see how that resonated or how that connected to the energy that was being connected to. And just, like, allowed myself to get curious and explore. And that's really what I feel you're being called to do, is honor whatever frustration and rage that you have so you can make energetic space for this curiosity. And you, again, do not have to like logically make it make sense. It's simply just connect, explore, get curious. But the end of a tough cycle approaches, so it feels like a fiery climax approaches. Yeah, dude, you're really in this place of just saying, enough is enough. I want clarity. Enough is enough. I want peace. And that's going to happen for you, my dude. But you need to let it, by just taking off the, like, allowing yourself to throw away the fucking box so that you can just operate in fluidity instead of rigidity. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Cali Cats. I hope that that was helpful. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I'm not sure when the next one's going to be. Like I said, I am a professional witchy bitch doing the most. I encourage you guys to go check out my website. I have all different types of offerings. One of the things that I'm absolutely in love with is my random retro readings. I really encourage you guys to go check those out. You can get like digital downloads for yourself of general readings that are channeled messages. There's so much to unpack there, but just know that they are so fucking cool and in alignment with my purpose, and it's so cool to see the feedback. And it's also a really cool gift if you're wanting to do like an original kind of stocking stuffer or hook somebody up with a reading or whatever. I also have spell kits. You can check out my Lighthouse Landing mentorship program. All of that is linked in the description of this video. But I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh my God, I just realized right now I paused that song at 111. Excuse me. Oh my God. You know when you forget that the mic is still on? Anyways, I love you guys. Have a good night.